In this video, I get to show you some of my favorite cards from the brand new Hall of Famers, Ichiro, CC Sabathia, and Billy Wagner. Stick with me and let me show you what I got. What's going on, everybody? Thanks for joining me back on my channel, Brutus on Baseball. This video I'm about to show you was one that I was planning to put out a couple weeks ago, but because of all the different ideas and things going on, it got delayed until after the Hall of Fame announcement. But that's all right, because what I did is I brought home a bunch of cards that I own that were sitting in the Fanatics vault in Portland, Oregon. I decided it was time to pull out a number of them before these guys got into the Hall of Fame, and their prices skyrocketed, and it would be more expensive to get them out of the vault. So the timing was just right. So let me show you the rookie cards that I brought home for Billy Wagner, CC Sabathia, and Ichiro. Here we go. What's going on, everybody? Like I said, today I'm making a longer video because I got a big box in the mail. This came from the Fanatics vault because there was a group of cards that I decided to pull out of there while they were a little bit cheaper than I thought that they normally should be. Here is the pack of cards right here. There were a couple guys up for the Hall of Fame vote this year that I think had a pretty good chance of getting in. One of those was Tommy John, and the other one was Billy Wagner. So I decided to pull out some of the cards from the vault before they actually go up in price. Turns out that Tommy John didn't get in. Dick Allen did. Dave Parker did. I'm glad that Dick Allen especially did. But Tommy John didn't get much support. But still, I figured might as well grab his card that I had in there while it was cheaper. So let's pull them out. All right. Here's the cards. Got BGS on the left, PSA in the middle, SGC on the right. So let's take these out one at a time. We'll reveal and see what we're getting. Now, as I always do, there's a group of cards that I get pulled out that I really want to have in my possession. And then, there's some filler. I can get up to 20 cards, I think, for the same shipping price. So I just kind of pull out cards that I think are undervalued by Fanatics in the vault. Typically, a lot of SGC cards are quite undervalued. And then some rarer cards that, for whatever reason, they value pretty similarly to the base cards. So this is a great example. I've got a Fernando Tatis Jr., a 2019 Topps Archives Purple. I think it's numbered at a 275. No, 175, and it was evaluated by Fanatics by like 28 bucks or something like that. So decided to pull that one out. Another Tatis, 2019 Finest Blue Refractors. This is out of 150. Great subgrades on both of these, the Archives and the Blue Refractor for Finest. Again, I think it was in the 20 some odd dollar range. So really cheap to get this out, basically 25 cents for each of these cards to pull them out. Next one, Freddie Freeman, got the Bowman Platinum with 4 9.5 subgrades. I think they evaluated this one as like 13 bucks. So easy choice. I love these platinum cards. They're beautiful. This one was amazing. I don't know what happens all the time with Fanatics, but this is a Topps Chrome X-Fractor Manny Machado with great subgrades. Beautiful card. They evaluated this one as like 11 bucks. So I paid like a dime to send this home. So really great pull there. And then this is one I think Sabathia has a really good chance of getting in this year. And I figured there's no time like the present to just pull out his 1999 Bowman Chrome BGS 10 Pristine. It was valuated pretty fairly, I think like 190, 200 bucks. But still, I only paid, $2 essentially to pull this one out. And great to have this one at home in my collection rather than vaulted. So there's the BGS cards that I brought home. Put those up there. Next, let's walk through the SGC cards. So Billy Wagner. This is not the main one that I wanted home, but again, valuated in the $20 range, 20 to 30 bucks. So easy one to just take home. Chris Sale, he has card values that went really high this year. I love the Diamond Anniversary from 2011 Topps. Beautiful looking cards. I'm seeing it in person, and the video that I'm looking at does not do it justice like it does in person. I love these cards. So because it was SGC, I think it was still undervalued. This red foil, Fernando Tatis. Again, you'll see a lot of Tatis cards because they're lower valuations than I would give them. So I think that the Topps Stadium Club red foil, I think it was like 11 bucks. So a dime again to send it home. This one was valuated at $100, which is really low for a 2001 Bowman Heritage Ichiro card, SGC 10. He's about to get in the Hall of Fame. I didn't want them to notice that this one was undervalued, so sent it home for essentially $1. The 2018 Topps Update Rainbow Foil of Ronald Acuna Jr. I paid a lot more for this than it's probably worth right now, but still it was undervalued at like $70. So I sent it home. Another Tatis 2019 Bowman Platinum purple. So numbered out of 250 for Tatis. Again, I can't remember what it was, but like $10-12. Topps Gallery from 2018 Shohei private issue numbered out of 250. I think they evaluated this one as $40. So $4 to send it home. Not even, sorry, 40 cents to send it home. Really good deal. And then this last one, another Tatis, 2019 Topps Allen Genter Gold Pristine label. So I don't know, this is worth way less than what I paid for it, because this is one that I did buy kind of at the height. I probably paid like $100 for it. It's probably worth, you could get like $40, let's say, for it, but they evaluated it at like $8 or something like that. So easy choice to pull that one out as well. So there's the SGC cards. We haven't actually gotten into my top two. They're both PSA cards. Yeah, they're the last two actually. So perfect. I don't even have to rearrange them to kind of build up the suspense here. So 2019 Topps Gallery private issue for Fernando Tatis. Again, I think that this one is numbered 250, just like the Shohei. Again, really low valuation. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was, $30 maybe for a numbered Tatis. I think that's pretty good. The next one, just some cards to bring home that I got for really good prices at Fanatics auctions or old PWCC auctions. This is a 93 Ultra All-Stars Will Clark PSA 10, and it is so hard to find these in PSA 10. Just an incredibly difficult card. I think a lot of the reason is because when you pull these packs apart in 93 Ultra, they really stick together, so that you'll have some of the foil and the surface coming off on the card above it, or the card above coming off on the surface. So they're really hard to find in great condition. Got this one for a good price, I think $30 or something like that. Next one is a Lumberjacks. These are great subsets. 1996 Leaf Limited Lumberjacks Mike Piazza PSA 10. I think they evaluated this one as like $22, so easy to pull it out. These aren't crazy expensive, but they're just fun to look at. So brought that one home. This one is adding to my Diamond Kings run. It's actually not part of it because it is a Leaf card. It's got that French and English on the back, but it was a great price. I can't remember what I paid for it, but really undervalued by Fanatics. Leaf from 1986 Diamond Kings Tony Perez. And then this one was another just low card, 2016 Bowman Platinum Ice. I love these ice cards. Trey Turner's rookie card. They're beautiful looking card. I love the kind of the 3D look of the lights in them. This one I think was valuated at like $12, so I just pulled it out. So the next two, the Bowman Chrome Sabathia Pristine was one big reason. These next two are the two other big reasons I wanted to pull some cards out, and all the rest is kind of filler, just to get me up to 20 cards. So the next one is a 1994 SP die cut PSA 9 of Billy Wagner. Not many of these out there. I'll throw the PSA pop-up. I don't know if there's any 10s. There may or may not be, but I know that 9s, there are very few cards out there that have the die cut and a PSA 9. So just a beautiful card. I think this one was valuated by Fanatics at like $200, just over $200. And I figure it's going to be worth a lot more than that once Wagner gets into the Hall of Fame. So pull that one out now before he does. And then the other one that I told everybody about, Tommy John, I mentioned. 1964 Topps, his rookie card, PSA 9 mint. I think they evaluated this one at like $550. It's worth way more than that. The 1964 card of any sort in PSA 9, especially a rookie card of a potential future Hall of Famer, I still think he should be in, is a great card to have. And at what they were evaluated, I paid $5.50 to send this home to me. Well worth it. And in addition, PWCC, I think Fanatics is still doing it. They're doing their great, their evaluation of how good the card is in that grade. So this one got an above average. So within the 9 mint range for Tommy John rookie cards, it's considered to have the top 30% of kind of quality condition. So a really good looking card because it's a 9, and on top of that, if people buy into this stuff, then it's above average for a 9 as well. So can't complain. It's pretty cool. I'll keep this just for kind of a souvenir and a keepsake of an evaluation by a third party, other than PSA, I guess a fourth party. But pretty cool to have this one at home in my collection. I hope he makes it into the Hall of Fame next time. I definitely give him my vote. So there you go. Not new cards to me, but new cards to being in my hands from my vault. Thanks for taking the time to look through my cards with me today. In the meantime, keep talking baseball, take care of yourselves, and we'll see you around.